Hello, my name is Ed Potastic, how you feeling fantastic. Please get in time to enjoy my rhyme for the sublime. What poetry means to me is it's everything. It connects us because our words are the most powerfulest swords in the universe. The more you know, the better you grow, and the more you grow, the better you feel, and the more you feel, the better you can heal. What rhymes I want to expand has to be rhymes because rhymes are simply divine, and if you have the time, you could rhyme without a penny, nickel, or dime. So I'm a rhyming poet. I love to rhyme all the time because it made me feel sublime. So, um, hmm. I have a poem that I would love to discuss. It is called The Symphony of Poetry. Poetry is lively than any sunflower or rose, while any explanation or logic goes. The sweet symphony of pure creativity, so appreciate the effects and its sensitivity. Sharp words fire straight to the heart, rain down through skies of vivid art. Each word's covered in emotions, like fishes dancing in the clear ocean, seated in a bouquet of colorful flowers, blossoming in a magnificent array of power. Writing and reading like dancing and singing, the parade of words is only the beginning. Notebooks telling for us into a literary world, pages jumping off insightful and delightful spirals, shared by concrete or imaginative minds, lessons grow in very personal design. The pleasure of constant desirable writing, patterns of free verse, limerick, haiku, or rhyming, reinventing tales of new, personal, and old, polishing them to shine like luminous gold. Oh, poetry, you allure me with your verbal melody, ears full of worldly fireworks to complete harmony. The lines sung in this ugly yet beautiful universe, flowing words of true verse going straight on course. Please downpour us a radiant set of weather, shower us till we're redder or feel even better. Thank you. Um, I got one more for an encore, forevermore. This is called Lyrical Butterflies. Oh, music, what can I say about you? You make me happier than a fish swimming in the deep blue. Music is harmony to all our ears. It exterminates our darkest fears and leaves us into delightful tears. Music can send fire to our hearts or a big warm hug. It can kill the inner trauma or the toxic bugs. Music gives us a safe space. It gives us a vibrant room to elevate, concentrate, and meditate with extra grace. Music gives us nostalgia in a more surreal time. It reminds us we're aligned our physical and mental prime. Music can raise oceans, destroy mountains, and set off volcanoes. Hard to believe just from listening to a few notes. Music can make you move and groove a billion times. It's deep in our roots, like these rhymes. Music gives a moment to express ourselves in this ugly yet beautiful world. It can inspire and teach any little boy or girl. Music is an art in its own unique and luminous form to break out of our boring dorms. It can be a radiant sun or a chaotic storm, but listen in order to transform. Music is the air we breathe and the food we eat. It's the senses that freeze our bodies and burn our feet. Music is a performance that's happening inside our minds. Actually, it's like poetry. You can feel the energy going up our spines. Music is, wait, let me simply tell you, but put on your headphones or earbuds to submerge in the musical blue. Let the notes go through and around you in order to get lost inside your whimsical cocoon. Thank you. Oh, all right. Okay, I got one more story for an encore. Forevermore. This is called Scarlet Oasis. Adult language may apply. Steamy clouds and meaning for the water as raw passion explodes from eternal love from each other. The deep scorching desires while igniting the texture of their flesh on fire. Deep breaths of moaning and groaning in the air, engulfing echoes of seductive affair. quickly losing their sense of place and time while grinding between their naked behinds. Lips melting in flesh higher than lava as their lust lock with lustful embrace while everything is hot, scattering out of place. The burning stares between their eyes while coming closer, closer, and closer to their blazing surprise. Their wet, hardened bodies trying to reach a solar lining while persistently combining. The blazing wind rushing throughout while a rampant volcano shouts. They dive deeper and deeper to put out a lustful flame, but their minds were consumed by a passion to unleash a new definition of satisfaction. The salty embers rain down their flesh while the jolts fuel their feisty mess. They dance non-stop to an instinctive tune while engulfing a blazing typhoon. Their bodily melody of sublime taboo while their lustful flame quickly grew. Their juices sprang through the air while they remained aimless and unaware. Their lustful embers killing their skin while they dance without a frigid end. The waves of earthquakes shake their wet bodies open while their souls transcend, quickly penetrating to subdue their inner raging beast while thrusting higher for majestic release. Their bodies sitting waves of earthquakes to keep their lustful desires awake. Their thirsty mouths hunger for more while they keep banging on each other's door. A bumping rhythm of blazing echoes while pleasure comes in a billion crimson arrows. The roars of pleasure screams while tasting the sweetness of each other's cream. The masses steam clear while their bodies are naked without fear. Their orange spotlight draws near while the energy disappears. All right, I got another one. This is called The Blazing Abyss. In the darkness, our tongues dance with eyes open wide. The moonlight spread across our naked canvas. The outside subsides while we ride the raising tides, or tangle inside the scorching abyss. In the darkness, your tender lips quickly allure to mine. My passion suddenly awakens. I taste the ginger engulfing my mind. The dancing embers transcend without end. In the darkness, the quiet heartbeats loudly sing inside our chest. Our dull pain suddenly dies. There were no time to sleep or rest. The fireworks inside our hides. In the darkness, your soft womanly hands pulled and caressed, our bodies aching for their touch, our longing to fuse chest to chest, our burning bodies open for the breathtaking rush. In the darkness, you slowly lower your soft, moist heat. My towering shaft hardened with power. You impelled it by making me your seat. The increased stimulation of our scorching shower. In the darkness, our moans passionately escape into the air. You grind your curvy hips in tight motion. The wet euphoria leaves our bodies bare. The sweet and light become our lotions. In the darkness, the womanly fiber of sucking me into your moist canals. The ecstasy overwhelms our senses. Our flesh glows more than candles. Our moans quickly dispenses. In the darkness, my manly hands hold on to your hips. The wild passion fills our loins. I kept sucking your nips. Our bodies shine like polished coins. In the darkness, the lights linger in the darkness. Fast and harder wasn't enough. The gyrating state of bliss. The rough pace is full of sensational stuff. In the darkness, the electrifying orgasmic rage into our collision. The moist wet walls collapse around my hardness. The sexual edition of our hidden competition. The big shivers were sealed by a melting kiss. In the darkness, our minds return to the unknown land of pleasure, the ecstasy of reaching our peak. Our veins are full of boiling pressure. Our bodies remain still and weak. In the darkness, we rest inside our love nest. The sheets cover our naked bodies. The morning sun covers our flesh. We luminous possess, we sleepy detest. Thank you. All right. All right. I got one more. Let me see. This is called Crimson Arrow. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. But when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you. I remember playing a game of Joker Roulette. Oh boys, it was quite the shame. Left me a river of regret and debt. It ain't about that. It's about the lovers. I know you're happy with each other. I know you hit each other with bolts of thunder. But remember, accept and nurture one another just to make your days more luckier and sunnier. Can't forget about the widowers. I know you miss him or her. Maybe you feel their warmth or whispers. They want you to live and not suffer. Remember the frigid winters and warm summers. Keep them alive. You haven't lost your color. Don't stop to buffer. You haven't lost your luster. Can't forget about the singles. Trust me, I know love isn't easy. Sometimes too hot or too breezy. Sometimes your exes are two-faced and sleazy. Sometimes you can feel queasy and squeezy. Love yourself first. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Love's not a word but an action. Love heals and gives deep satisfaction. Love is a needy and greedy transaction. Love is empathetic and sympathetic attraction. Love is a big addition, not a huge subtraction. Love is a soothing and calming fraction. Love is a real interaction, not a careless distraction. And I got one more. This is called Guys Love. Guys Love. You possess an undefined natural and organic beauty. You dance around the bright sun on an important duty. Your eyes are the great lakes covered in sparkling blue. Your tears are sweeter than strawberries, blueberries, and honeydews. Your body is a wonderful wonderland full of sublime and wonderful delights. You give us warming sunlight for our darkest nights. Your skin is earthly, smooth, and grounded in the vast deserts. You just give, and give till it hurts. Your children are the vivid, rooted, and fluorescent trees and flowers. They stand healthy, rooted, and stern with unique powers. Your age is vast in the far reaches of dark space. I didn't say ancient. Oh, wait, is that a teardrop or a river flowing across your face? You're more powerful than any earthquake, tsunami, or hurricane. You bear you bear us with our toxic fumes, endless cutting, and rumbling pains. Your rage is the roaring, unpredictable, and screaming volcano spewing molten lava. Sometimes you create clouds dropping clear, refreshing, and rejuvenating Java. Your love is surreal, generous, and deeper than our babe blue skies. You feed, nurture, and grow us your pesky flies. I hope this poem does you justice because it's coming from a microscopic soul. Thank you for the gifts of diamond, ruby, irons, titaniums, copper, silvers, and golds. And let's see, I got one more. This is called, okay. This is called Frigid Gun. um, some grieving gun. I'm sorry, grieving gun. Bullet with a name, a foggy mind, common sense tossed in flames, innocent corpses left behind, a pool of crimson, a flood of emotions, a frigid, hungry gun, names tossing the ocean, a crying monster, a trail of blood, remorse from a butcher, stings from a billion suns, empty, flaming hearts, a river of tears, guilt shooting darts. The sirens are here. A collage of faces, time stands still, dark, empty spaces, the inhumane chills, screams of justice, silence of deaf ears, ignorance is bliss, Santa draws near, memories in twilight, words left unsaid, darkness in hindsight, regrets left dead. Tears in the streets, loved ones with angels, bodies covered in concrete, feet full of anvils, lives taken away, coffins to become full, days of decay, one bloodthirsty fool, funerals on display, ceremonies in black, many emotional heart attacks, crying hearts crack, clouds of gray, downpour of rain, echoes of disarray, collars of pain, flowers on altars, many grieving families, legends of slaughter, many deep sympathies. All right. I got I got a few more in store for Encore. Forevermore. This is called Uh, this is called Hungry Body. Adult language may apply. A spicy tongue slowly melts. Fast movie songs. Passion has begun. Embers rain down at the center. Many sloppy sounds. Winds getting thinner. Salty sweet drops. Taste for a bond. Non-stop swaps to the top. Consciousness in the great beyond. Flickers of hears and backs. Bones jumping to a beat. Jolts from our heart attacks. Roughing our loins and feet. Up against your moist skin. I feel sensation of being alive. Our moans of joy transcend the ringing of our bare beehives, the fusion of lustful beasts, forming one big tornado, the boat's narrow decrease, enveloping by a pink volcano, both powerless to the touch, both powerless to the closeness, clinging each other for sweet life, engulfing intoxicating mist, two hungry shadows creating light. I want another sweet bear taste, not less sweet, not less bitter. I want to see the fur on your face, make your weather more wetter. Your sense assault my soul. Your essence fuels my pleasure. Your heat melt away my cold. Your energy has no measure. My nakedness needs unashamed. My hungry mouth wants honey. My hornet refusing to be untamed. Our waterfalls be less runny. Let's savor the warming darkness. Let me taste your salty sweet drops. Let us dance in our burning desires. Let us move till time stops and pops. We're lost in a sweaty bliss. The bright sun quietly shows up. Our tired eyes trying to resist. Oh, the roars from annoying dumpster trucks. Okay, I got one. I know, got another one. This is called. This is a comedy piece, to say the least. This is called They Have Landed. To the American people, the aliens have landed. They look advanced and evil. Oh my God, look heavy-handed. They're quickly coming down. UFOs covering the skies. They're not making any sounds. Oh my God, the darkness in their eyes. They look skinny and frail. They want to meet our leader. I say more, but I'm eating Taco Bell. Oh my God, did I pay the meter? They seem to be doing the moonwalk. They have some stellar moves. Oh my God, they can understand and talk. I hope our bond can improve. It appears the guy is moving towards them. Oh my, he has a Confederate flag. Oh my God, he looks American and dim. Let us pray if he doesn't brag. He said, we don't like your kind here. Oh my God, the great alien has ready his blaster. Oh my God, man, cover your rear. It looks like a huge disaster. I know what you're thinking. I'm not doing a freaking thing. My patient is shrinking. The great alien temper held by a string. The great alien blasted into the sky. Dim Jim ran and hide. I felt like I almost died. What a crazy, unbelievable ride. Out of the sky came Godzilla, now breathing, stopping about. Why could it be Gilla the gorilla? Oh no, everybody scream and shout. Everybody is panicking. Oh boy, what can go wrong? Oh no, King Kong, aka the Monkey King. He looks cranky and strong. There seems to be a man with a billboard. It reads, Kong versus Godzilla. Place your bets. Oh my God, people are coming in herds. Hey, on Kong, everything here, including my vest. This is something unrelated, but send cash to my cash app. My life is in danger just like you. Come on, show some love where it's at. I want to order something from Jamba Juice. I know I should be scared, but who doesn't want to get rich? Scooter Gecko, go Kong. Made that giant gecko your bitch. Oh yeah, here comes the gong. Godzilla rushing to Kong. God, why didn't I buy popcorn? Come on, you big ape. Don't take too long. Siri, I said how to make popcorn, not porn. King Kong swings Godzilla around, literally by his scaly tail. It's like one big freakish merry-go-round. In straight detail, Kong, aim for the electric rails. Godzilla is getting angry. Oh my God, smoke is coming from his mouth. Oh my God, here comes an atomic bomb. Frankly, it looks like me eating a plate of Brussels sprouts. Godzilla is breathing a huge beam, missing King Kong by a hair. I knew it was just steam. Godzilla, that was cheating and unfair. Wait, what are they staring at? Billboards for donuts and burritos? Don't stand there and look at that. They stopped fighting. Oh my God, I'm going to explode. Oh my God, Godzilla's giving the finger. I need a giant robot ASAP. You big green cold-blooded stinger. I can't believe I saw that. Now they're holding hands. I'm probably getting something to eat. I don't really understand what happened to the brawl and heat. Don't go away. I bet everything on you. I pray on this day, hope my credit doesn't go higher than the moon. What happened to the great aliens? A sign that says, Earthlings, we owe you. Oh my God, so much chaos has transcended. What are we possibly going to do? All right. I got one more for an encore forevermore. This is called Pinch Black Unity. A mighty wise man once said he had a dream, an eternal legacy flowing like a rushing stream. It's more probable to take it's more probable to take a large brick than to hold a gun. It shows more strength to be an iron wall than a mock sun. African American freedom fighters that are departed but not forgotten. The lively spirits leave our beating hearts less rotten. Their fierce sacrifice hasn't been tarnished or in vain. God knows they suffer from barking ignorance, whipped stupidity, and biased reign. In their last dying breaths, they never cursed, bellow, or raged with ill wills. Their heroic impact gave the hooded phantoms deep panic, fears, and chills. Our ancestors were bound in rusty, rattling, and clinging chains. Their ironclad determination helped us deal with the isolating pains. They suffer in agonizing darkness to bring us into the painless light. Some of you carelessly toss it away in a hunger for spite. The unforeseen burns of backstabbings by ignorant whites and even against ourselves, yet people keep forgetting that book on the bookshelves. It's not easy being a big black ink blot on a white canvas, trying to get this rage and stress off our roaring chest. Fighting, shouting, and killing like blinded guns isn't the answer. It just spreads the venomous river of hate so much faster. Hate never loves, but only exterminates and destroys. Please be mindful that we're human beings and not mindless toys. Bitter vengeance is a dish left freezing cold. Is it really satisfactory to deliver punishment sevenfold? It's easy to build instead of burning bridges. Everyone knows it's better to heal than to dig ditches. It doesn't matter if you're red, black, or white. Let's bury the hatchet and fight the good fight. There's strength in numbers, so let's become an enormous radiant sun. Let's make our voices, struggles, and powers as one. Black History isn't supposed to be celebrated just 1 month. Let's give ancient white bigotry one massive dynamite punch. All right, I got one more. This is called The Weatherman. There was a man who cried alone for his glittering passing fancy. His warming heart turned to stone. He downpours enormous bluer seas. She was a woman adored by the stars for his heartfelt alluring amazement. His heart being like a sports car. Too bad he wasn't worthy entertainment. The skies were vivid in a snowy breeze for a soft scorching passion. His hands suddenly freeze, couldn't give her instant satisfaction. The man get lost in his wonderland while being blinded by the flashing signs. Slowly he's the lord of the quicksand. His celestial fate and destiny was in line. The man's face used to be brighter than the sun, yet is bleach pale than the full moon. He calls for gray showers when he runs, while his weeping heart turns into a swollen balloon. He creates hurricanes while he drinks to forget about his sweet nightingale. His many griefs and worries start to sink, while his hangovers ring louder than any bells. The storms roars about her hugs and kisses, yet the thunder strikes with inner criticism. The luminous embrace he misses as his inner ominous tornadoes destroys him. He creates the milky mist in her image, an homage to his woman in white. His sunny emotion quickly diminishes. Now he's the fog in her hungry, alluring sight. Okay, I got one more. This is called this is called okay. This is called this is called let's see if I have it. Noir Queen. It's a love story. She was a bottle of wonder and mystery, only gave out a few clues. I was lost in her cheerful tapestry. My mom was lost in the deep blues. The sun reflected on her like a sunlight through a tall hourglass. I just stare. She looked like a student staring at a clock. She really didn't care. Her makeup was colorful than quality paint spilled on the bedroom floor. My heart was like a camel. It wasn't parched but thirsty for more. She needed a great friend like a dog needed a milk bone. My heart was soft like a fluffy marshmallow, then turned to rough stone. Our days were bittersweet like a day old cup of sweetened black coffee. She was bored like a swimmer bobbing and floating in the sea. Her eyes shone like diamonds every time she talked about her thief in the night. I guess there were two dull black and white shadows between the twilight. She talked about him like a follower talks about their Messiah or God. I stood there like a statue that's shocked, confused, and odd. She kept saying how her thief gave her treasures in the night, yet vanishes in the day. I'm sorry, darling. He's like a comet, there, but never stays. She stares at her cell phone like a rider waiting for an untimely bus. To me, it was like looking at a sculpture turn to rust and dust. Her eyes and mouth turned to lava like a cranky erupting volcano. I was mute like a regular in a library reading a book labeled no. She wanted his blood like a hungry killer with a bloodlust to the brim. Her cell phone vibrates. Her ferocity went completely dim. He texted her. She looked calmer like a eye of a noisy thunderstorm. I heard a loud sound like a trumpet or a French horn. My mouth was sealed like a secret diary with a golden locket. I felt dirty like a pig rolling around sloppy, filthy shit. I wanted to say he doesn't care about you, but it would be like teaching the blind or deaf. I wanted to say it, but like a mockingbird, she chirped and left. It's a crime. I felt indifferent like a bachelor's cop on a vacation. I felt helpless like a fly wrapped around in a sticky situation. Now I feel alone like an ant in a giant sandbox. It just it just be here. I'll just be here like a starfish on a comfy rock. I'm sorry. Whew. Oh, well, thank you for giving me your time and never stop to rhyme because it's semi divine. It doesn't cost you a nickel, penny, or a dime. Good night, sleep tight, and let anything bite. And always live with all your might.